and I'm joined now by Kim Wetzel, our smart home editor. Hello, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you for hopping in here today. And we're going to be bringing on our special guest, and this is about an article that we have up at Digital Trends that's taken off. It's kind of like the use of tech that we probably have always wanted,
Yes.
but never thought about.
Yes. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Do you like cleaning your toilet, Greg?
No.
Yeah.
No, I do not. So, and this is what this technology is about. And let's bring on the expert right now. We've got Mina from Altan Robotics. And Mina, I'm just going to say right now, I didn't want to mess up your last name. I was wondering if you could pronounce it for me really quick.
It's Baselius.
Baselius. I was going to say it right. Dang it. I should have taken the risk. Well, anyway, Mina, senior designer there at Altan Robotics. Let's talk about this product, this toilet scrubbing robot that you guys created.
Yeah, well, simply put, it is the world's first portable toilet cleaning robot. It operates on a simple plug and play. So you just take it from its station, plug it into your toilet, hit play. It's portable, so you can take it to all the toilets in your home. You really only need to buy one. Battery lasts for about 30 cycles, so you can clean once a day, charge it once a month. And let me just plug in the robot right now. I'll say it's available now on Newegg and Amazon for $4.99.
For $4.99.
Yeah, and we tested it for about 500 cycles, so that works out to being about a buck a clean.
Wow, I'm really excited to test this product out. I mean, I think we have one coming to the office. I think I've been working with your people on that. But tell me, does it actually like do everything? Like, does it get the rim and all of that stuff, or like, where does it clean? So
it cleans the top of the rim.
There's the example.
The inner surface of the rim and the underside of the rim. Cleans the bowl down to the exit. So right now it doesn't clean the outside of the toilet or the tank or the toilet seat or anything like that. But it's basically just it's a robotic toilet brush. So anything that you would normally clean with a toilet brush, it's just automated.
Okay, I want to go into some more of the specifics on how it works, but maybe for the evolution of this, whose idea was this to begin with?
Well, I'll say it's a group effort. Essentially, it goes to the company focus, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but our company motto is "Family Matters." So basically, as a company, we want to go and take over the jobs in the home that people don't want to do, just so we can give people a little bit more free time so that they can spend it with loved ones or on self-improvement. We just want to take all the tedium out of the home. And what's more tedious than cleaning the toilet, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely something that I want. I have a use for this already. So you kind of came up with this concept of it, and then where did it go from there? In you know, you have the concept, like you're probably thinking of different things, like, okay, I don't want to do this at home. I'm sure somebody like, well, this sucked. I just had to do this over the weekend. Then how do you go to designing a toilet scrubbing robot?
It's painstaking work. Basically, you come up with a mechanical concept. You check feasibility to make sure that what you've put on paper actually works in reality. You source the components, and then you just test it and iterate and test it and iterate until you get a product that looks good, functions well, and is durable.
Now, there's, and Kim, I'm sure you have some questions for him as well, but I am seeing one question that this has come up a few times, and I feel like we have to ask, since you are on here, who cleans the robot?
Who cleans the robot? Well, the way that the robot is designed is, so first off, the plastic is antimicrobial.
Okay.
So it shouldn't get dirty. And furthermore, we've actually made it so that it doesn't get dirty. Kind of like who cleans your toilet brush? You don't typically do that. So in the same way, it doesn't get dirty. Another question that people always have for us is, why doesn't the brush spin? And it goes back to cleaning the robot. We make it so that it doesn't splash, and you can't do that with a spinning brush. That way, the robot itself won't get dirty. It's not something that you typically have to do.
Okay.
So if it doesn't spin, does it just kind of rotate like slowly, or how does it move?
Yeah, it works in the same way as you would operate a brush. It takes the brush, forces into place, and then rotates around scrubbing. It's akin to how a human being would clean the toilet with a toilet brush, and not akin to how you would clean it, let's say, if you had a brush on a drill.
Okay.
You can imagine that would get very messy if you put a brush on a drill and put it in the toilet.
It'd be a big sloppy mess. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make a mess. It'll dirty the robot. It'll dirty the everything around the robot. So we wanted to make it as splash free as possible. And back to your first question, how often do you clean your toilet brush? Just it's not something
right.
that your toilet brush handle, I should say. It's not something that you typically have to do.
So how long does it take? How long does it take to finish one toilet?
The cycle that we have in it right now is about 5 minutes long.
Oh.
So it does it does a pretty thorough job in the 5 minutes. You can obviously run it multiple times if you wanted, but we find that typically five minutes is a good cycle time to clean everything. We've had all of this independently tested by a testing facility, SGS, if you know who they are. And we've also done our own independent tests where we basically just really messed up a toilet with dirt and black charcoal, left it overnight. And we found that just a couple of cycles with something, it was basically we took a white toilet and turned it black. And just 3 cycles was enough to get more than 95% of the coverage on that. So the 5 minute cycle is great. If you have something that's incredibly disgusting, you might have to do it 3 times. But by that point, it's just maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you want the robot doing that if you have to clean that 3 times. Yeah, you definitely you don't want to be involved in that. All right, well, so this one, and again, this is the Giddell robot, correct? I want to make sure I get the name correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Giddell, okay. And so you have this one out there, and it's available now at those 2 different places you were talking about. Do you have plans for the evolution of this? Because right now you're looking at maybe a home uses for this. I don't know about commercial applications. Like where do you take this from here?
Well, we typically, as a company, we're not looking into going commercial.
Gotcha.
We want to focus on the home. We had some concepts thrown around that were commercial for the toilet cleaning, but it's not really where we want to go. We have other robots coming down the pipeline, but not in toilet cleaning. And I don't want to get into too much detail about what we have coming down the pipeline, although I'm very excited about it. But our patents haven't cleared yet, so
gotcha.
I can't really talk too much.
Okay. Are there when you were pitching this idea, were there other tasks at home? And I don't know if you can answer this either. Feel free to say no. Other tasks that you have thought of that, we should get a robot to do this, or we should get a robot to do this, that are down the line? Anything you can mention?
We have a laundry list. Really, it's not just cleaning. It's a whole bunch of other home tasks that I don't want to get into all the specifics. But,
okay.
We, as a society, we go to work and then we come home and then we have to do housework, which is not right. And we want to make it so that people can go home and put their feet up.
I can think of a lot of things that I would love a robot to clean in my home.
Yeah, you've got some kids at home. Is there any specific thing you could think of for an application?
Well, I have a front-load washing machine, and that gasket that goes around it always gets all mucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Mina, I'm wondering, does this come with an app or anything, or is there, how does it work in terms of how do you know when it's finished?
It beeps. We wanted to make it as simple as possible. It's literally just plug and play.
Okay.
You plug it into the toilet, you press the button, you walk away, and then when it's done, it just it basically goes home, and then you can unplug it, put it in its docking station, or take it to your next toilet. And just so you can take it to your next toilet, it does a little shake off at the end, just like you would shake off a toilet brush. And it gets all the water off of it. That way you're not dripping from the next toilet, from this toilet to the next.
Nice.
If you want to go there.
All right. Well, we've got the full review the article up.
The article.
We're getting the product.
We are, yes.
For the full review. They're at the site for Giddell, for the Giddell robot. And Mina, thanks for hopping on too. So again, just to follow up, where's the best place for people to pick up this product?
Well, you can get it off our site. You can get it Newegg. You can get it Amazon. But honestly, Amazon will probably get you the fastest shipping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. Mina, thanks so much for hopping on here for Digital Trends Live.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks. Kim, just to follow up with you, so this is a pretty interesting product.
It is really interesting. I mean, I will say it does cost $499, so it is a little pricey. But this could be where we're going, right?
Yeah.
With home cleaning.
And that's something I wanted to ask the live audience too. Like, what would you want a robot to do at home? Because certainly I want that. Although I want the full bathroom cleaning robot.
That would be awesome.
Just does the entire thing. Oh my God.
Sprays the whole thing down and then wipes it all
Just
up.
spray it all in bleach and then wipe it off. That's fine with me. But I'm sure you see a lot of this, just in the smart home section. Just like, are you seeing more and more? I know obviously we have the smart home hubs is a huge thing, but more robotics being applied.
I think the biggest thing I'm seeing now is the robot vacuums.
Okay.
And there are a few robot mops as well, and there are a couple that are even hybrids. Those are kind of the biggest things in robot we're seeing right now.
I like that. A mopping one as well. That would be
Yes.
actually that's another really nice innovation. I want that too.
Absolutely.
What about for CES? Looking forward here to CES. Like anything that you're anticipating when it comes to the robotic side of smart homes?
I have not seen much.
Yeah.
I think that.
And it's hard to. I know it's kind of hard to guess on some of that.
Yeah,
stuff
it's hard to guess. We're
until
still
you
kind
see
of
it.
gathering intel on what we might be seeing for the smart home. But I think for robots, we're still a little ways away from, seeing the home robot going and getting your laundry for you and
Right.
taking it down and putting it into the
Robot,
the washing
do my
machine,
laundry. Yeah.
which would be sweet.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Would be
Robot,
so
bring me
cool.
a beer.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the full on I want the full on house cleaning assistant. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does all that stuff that I don't want to.
That would be so awesome.
How many years till we get this? This is what we need.
I don't know. We're a long ways from the Jetsons. Still.
This is
we're
what
getting things piecemeal, but we're a long ways from it.
I feel like we were talking about Elon Musk earlier. I mean, maybe this is what he should be focusing his time on. Forget about the tunnel. Get me the house cleaning robot.
Yeah.
That brings me a beer.
I think that's a great plan.
I think it is. So there, we've solved all of these tech issues. All right. Well, I know any last thing that you want to talk about, just with the smart home section in general, that you want to direct people toward through your section.
Just keep an eye on the smart home section. We're getting a lot of CES information coming out. Some of it's not going to be actually available till January, but some of it's coming out. There's lots of exciting products in home security, sleep tech, all of that stuff. So just keep an eye on our section, and we'll let you know what's up.
Fantastic. Well, there it is. So Kim Wetzel. And Kim, where can people follow you on Twitter?
At KimDog.
At KimDog. Follow Kim and follow the site and follow her section for all of that exciting stuff. Kim, thanks so much for hopping on here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.